Hey race fans, Slater here with Salami, and we are here to show you something a little bit different, at least something different for us. I know you've seen them on the shelves, seen them online, we have too, and I've always thought, I wonder how those go, and maybe you thought the same thing, so we're here to show you that.
Yeah, we wanted to do a review on these, and not because they're a new release or anything, far from it. I mean, we've had these sitting on the shelf, new in the box, for probably at least a year now, right? Yeah. So, we could pick up a new Corvette or a DTM. We already know how those are going to run, but this is something that we don't normally run, and so what we wanted to do is try these out, see how they go, and also see how they perform against other cars and other classes as well.
In 1975, Chevy rebadged the Vega to a Monza to compete against the Ford Mustang II in the compact sports car market. And like its predecessor and the competition, Chevy gave you the option to shoehorn stuff, butter the heads and cram a V8 into this sucker.
This is not the street version, this is the race version that was built by DeKon Engineering. We're going to run these, and we're going to tell you all about the DeKon while we do that. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to run them against each other first, just to see how they drive and get a good feel for the car. And then after that, we're going to run them against some other cars of other classes to see how they hang. Or see how they stack up. Same thing, right?
Next race, Slater, Salami.
During the early 1970s, the All-American GT or AAGT racing class was formed, which essentially created a, quote, silhouette class of racing cars that shared only a few components with their road-going equivalents. At that time, Chevrolet did not have an official competition department, so development of the race version of the Monza was awarded to DeKon Engineering. DeKon received a stripped-out shell of a Monza in late 1974 to use as a template to develop the race car. The DeKon manufactured car was built from the ground up as a race car with a tubular steel chassis, and per the rules for the AAGT series in which it would contend, the only thing the race car needed to retain from the production version was the silhouette, the roof, doors, and deck lid. That's it. And even the compliance with the door profile was a bit iffy. Everything else was fiberglass, including the flared fenders to clear the bigger wheels, rear wing, and large front spoiler, which eventually, by the fourth revision, morphed into a monster that was titled the Cowcatcher. Halfway through 1975, DeKon was able to offer a race-ready Monza for $38,500. Although Chevy produced the Monza until 1980, DeKon only manufactured the race versions until 1977, as by that time they were no longer competitive with some of the newer entrants into the race series. DeKon had 5 different phases or releases of the cars over the production run, and throughout that time there were variations on length and height of the hood bulge, scooped and non-scooped door extensions, and front and rear spoiler configurations, with many of those options available in different combinations depending on the phase. These renditions by Carrera appear to be modeled after the 1977 version, as that was the year the larger front air dam was introduced. And as far as we're concerned, regardless of the phase or configuration, they were all kick-ass looking race cars.
Man, I always love trying new cars. That's awesome. Love it.
Right?
What'd you think?
My assessment? Yeah. I just thought of something. Before I get to that, hold on, I got something.
What?
What? No, I made something for you. In the bag. What is this? Oh! This is a little name placard. You can put it here on the table, while we're talking, and they identify yourself.
All right, I'm Slater.
Right. I made one for me too.
Oh, let me guess. It's really huge and got color to it. It's all fancy and it's got lights on it and shit. I knew it. I knew it. What? Oh, what is this? A fan? What is this over here?
It's a wheel. Why Why is yours so small? Oh, that's right, because it's got to match the title to your GTR.
You're a dick.
Okay, you know what, here.
Ah, man. What's this? What's this here? Oh, okay, now we're talking. Got my colors and everything. Sweet. All right.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it, man.
My assessment of the car.
Right.
Right. Okay, so it performed pretty much exactly like I thought it would.
Which tells us that absolutely nothing.
Good one. Right. Well, no, we ran this, I guess, what we would call like maybe the 2-tier cars, the Trans Am, right? Pretty much hangs with that. Actually, I would say it has a little bit of an edge over the Firebird, and that car also runs pretty much right in line with, say, some of the street rods. Yeah, anything with treaded tires for the most part. But then when we ran it with the GT cars, the higher tier, we call them top shelf. Was it top shelf, top notch,
Top tier, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're not going to hang. So
No, you're not going to hang. This car will not hang with a Vette. Well-tuned DTM.
Ferrari 480.
Probably.
Yeah, but and I didn't expect it to. So it pretty much falls in, I guess. So now that you have more contacts to do.
Fun nonetheless.
Oh, it's a great looking car. Love it. Because this car features that large front cow catcher air dam that sticks out quite a bit, we were worried that it wasn't going to clear the number 2 bank. And even though on the package Carrera states the only limitation on this car is the number 1 bank, sometimes that's not always correct. But after running it around the track a few times, we found out that there's no problem at all with the number 2 bank, so we're good.
One thing I did find, or we found, that was a little different with the car was the guide keel does not turn as far out as a lot of other cars.
There are a few Carrera cars we have where they got a limited pivot on the keel lock, and the same thing. It's you can't drive it with a reckless abandon like some other cars, because if you go a little too far sideways, it'll pop out.
He knows all about driving with reckless abandon.
Mm-hmm. I do. All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if not already, and we'll see you next time.
To compete with the Mustang 2 in the compact
Sports car division?
Yeah, I was going to say supercar. To compete with the Mustang 2 in the God. In 1975, Chevy